Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, let's talk about critical thinking, logic, analytical skills. How can we help our toddlers, I would say ages 2 to 5, master these skills? There are so many things that you can use, guys. You don't even need to purchase anything. You can create them yourself. But today, I wanted to show you some of the things that we have. The first thing you see are Legos. Now, you can buy Legos wherever, dollar store, you can go to Amazon, you can go to your local Walmart, Target, wherever. We love Legos. These containers are nothing more than those large animal cracker containers that you can get at your Costco, at your Sam's, at your BJ's, whatever wholesale stores that you go to. You can buy items in bulk, and instead of throwing our containers away, I always make use of them. So this is a great way to help your toddler, elementary schooler, middle schooler. Again, it doesn't matter if you are homeschooling, if you are after schooling. And for you guys who don't know what after schooling is, it's nothing more than part-time homeschooling, either after school by assisting in the shape of being a tutor, or on the weekends, or on extended breaks during the summer. It's just helping your children with whatever learning gaps they may have, helping close those gaps, enhancing their skill sets, giving them something more to do other than watching television, playing video games when they're after school. So that's what after schooling or part-time homeschooling is. But these are great resources, Legos, that you can use to help with critical thinking skills. You can buy the Legos that have actual objects that they're creating, and then you can have them look at the object within the book and they have to create it themselves. Or you can have them draw something out and then they have to try their best to build something based on what they drew on paper so they can visually see it, maybe in 3D. So Legos, awesome way to build thinking skills and analytical skills. For your younger kids who may not be able to use the Legos, like your 1 and your 2-year-olds maybe, this is really cool. These mega blocks, we have like 2 packs of these for our toddlers. So these huge mega blocks, we got these from Walmart. They're Fisher Price. You might have other brands, but these are really, really cool. You can have them create whatever they want. You can even use these for learning, all type of Legos, for math, for letters. You can write numbers on these Legos here, or on the smaller Legos, or letters, and then you can use them to create words or equations with your first, second, third, fourth graders. You can even use them to create algebraic expressions, guys. We use these for everything. So be creative. Legos, building blocks. Here we have your magnetic letters and numbers. So what I would do is I would use a whiteboard, okay? And I would create some type of sequencing with my numbers. I may have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and I'll put a 4. And then the child would have to know I have another 4 that's coming up based on the pattern. Same thing with letters. I could put A, B, A, B, A, B, A. They would know the next letter is B in that particular sequence. So you don't only have to use your magnetic letters and numbers for teaching those things, numbers and alphabets, but you can use them to create patterns for the purpose of building those analytical and critical thinking skills. With the whiteboard, what I would also do is, let's say I would write the numbers on the whiteboard, and then the child, or the letters, and then the child would take the matching number or letter and place it on top of the number on that whiteboard. So that's teaching, your number counting, your alphabets in order or out of order. But again, you can build your own patterns and sequencing with magnetic letters and magnetic numbers. This here is called an alphabet giraffe in the front, and on the back you have your number giraffe. So the reason why this is thinking skills is because I will lay all this out, and they're doing 2 things. They need to know proper order, sequence of numbers, and sequence of letters, right? That's teaching those skills. And then they have to put the puzzle together in the correct manner to get all the pieces to fit. So again, that way they're using those analytical skills. They're also using fine motor skills to put these objects together. So as you can see for your toddlers, this will be cool for ages, I would say 3 to 5, maybe 6, depending on how well they know their numbers and their letters. But this is awesome for preschoolers, kindergarteners, and so forth. So this is a wonderful way, again, to help build those skills. If you're wondering what this table is, this is an air hockey table that we have upstairs in our game room. But something else that we use, and I've been using puzzles, guys, since my now 6th grader was 2 years old. We love all kind of puzzles, your chunky puzzles, your smaller puzzle pieces, your jigsaw puzzles, but jigsaw puzzles really help with, again, the skill sets that we are trying to build. All of these skill sets that you're building is going to help your children as they get older with thinking logically, okay? Thinking in a logical manner, making sure they understand how to sequence. These are precursors to creative writing. These are precursors to higher mathematics and things of that nature. So although these items may seem very common sense, right? But many people may not think of them as little tools that can be used for specifically honing in on critical thinking, analytical, sequencing, and having a logical manner of doing things. These are all precursors to those things. So here are your jigsaw puzzles. So with this one here, they have 4 different puzzles, and then my child would put those together. Let me show you some other type of puzzles that you can use. Here's another puzzle here that my 3-year-old has been putting together ever since she was 2. And of course, they're going to struggle, guys. Let them struggle. That's the whole process of thinking. Let them struggle. Let them get a little bit of frustration out. Talk them through it. Help them understand how to just calm down and the fact that they can do it, and that you're here to support and to help them. You're not going to do it for them. You may do that in the beginning, do it for them, hold their hand while they are literally putting the pieces together. But over time, you're not there to do it for them. You're there to facilitate the process of learning and helping them think for themselves, okay? So it's okay to allow them to get a little frustrated. This here is just a little dress up puzzle, okay? So your life skills, okay? And what they're doing, they are getting these different pieces here. I would mix it, and then the child would have to put them in the proper place based on size, based on shape, and based on what type of clothing the gender would wear. Again, here are your other puzzles. This is a larger puzzle here. And if your puzzles, guys, do not have numbers behind them, do it, okay? Let me show you what I did. As you can see here, the puzzle came with this number 1, so that these are all the number 1s here, all the number 2s, all the number 3s. So if you get them mixed up, you'll know where they go. However, when I do my puzzles, I put the puzzle together, turn it over, and then I put my own numbers. As you can see, 3 here, 11 there, 13 there. I would number the back of the puzzles going left to right, so that if I forget how to put the puzzle together, or if we are so frustrated that my child really can't figure it out, we can turn it over and help with 1 or 2 pieces. It's okay? So puzzles, all things puzzles, they are awesome. Continuing with puzzles, here are some puzzles here that my child has to put together, and we are missing 2 pieces, but this is why, me personally, I leave my learning items outside of the game room, because if I don't, this is going to happen. Missing pieces. They're somewhere in our game closet, but things happen. But here are a few more that we have not opened yet. I'm trying to get these open for you so I can show you. And I just get these little pouches here. You know, these pouches, if you have purses and you, you know, sometimes get a gift, like a makeup bag or something like that, I just keep those little bags and use them for our game pieces. Here's another chunky puzzle. This is great for your 1-year-old and your 2-year-old. Right now, my daughter is 3. These are too easy for her, but that doesn't mean she won't play with them, okay? So there you go with those. This here is really cool, okay? These are Geosticks. I have a video that I created on how you can create your own version of these. I will link it right now to the right or left side of this video. Go ahead and look up. I'll link a video that shows you how I created my own little version of not Geosticks, but the concept in itself. So this here is really, really simple. You have a picture. You show the toddler the picture. I would say this is great for ages 3 all the way up through sometime in elementary school. Here's your picture, and they would have to utilize the items here, pick them out themselves to then create that picture. And they give you a whole bunch of cards. And also for learning activities, they also give you letters and numbers that you could have the child create too if you want an interactive way of teaching letters and numbers. And again, you can do sequencing, you can do counting, whatever. This is really awesome. In addition, we have matching. Matching is a great way of teaching memory skills, okay? We use matching with Uno cards. We use them with playing cards, giant ones. Let me show you. So like these giant Uno cards here, I would flip them over. We would play match. I would, you know, do counting. We can do colors. It can be used for so much. The giant playing cards. Here you go here. I'll link all this stuff up to Amazon. I won't link it to Amazon. I mean, I will provide you links as to where I purchased some of these things. Many were through Amazon. So I'll try my best to link as many of these products as I can find them, okay? But here's your jumbo playing cards. Again, we use them to play match. We use them for counting, for sequencing. Same thing with the Uno cards. Uno cards, you can use them for colors too. Great, great thing. This here, these are, you okay? Yes. These are a bit expensive. However, they're really good, okay? They're called Bambino Luck or Bambino Luke, something like that, okay? So this here, pretty awesome. What you would do, they have many versions. Let me just show you the one here. It's good pre-K through kindergarten, 3 to 5 years old, okay? So what you would do, this is a simple one. You would go ahead and you would open your kit. You would put it just like this, and then you would go ahead and match the pictures to, or these little pictures here in the corner, you would match them to these tiles. So the apple goes with the apple, the duck, where's the duck? This is the duck right here. A little picture on the side. Here's what we're doing. Here's your flower, here's your heart, here's your car, here's your house, okay? And then you would say, okay, where was the bear? That's a way you can do it there. You can make memory. Where was the bear? You can do it that way. Or you can do it the way the game tells you to do it. And they have several games you can play. I'll pick up the house first, and then I'll say, the ball. Where is the ball? Show me the ball. This is the ball. Then you put the house on the ball, and you keep going. And then when you turn it over, once they're done, you know they all match if it has a specific sequence. And on the side here, it tells you this is what the back should look like to ensure everything is right. So that's pretty easy, right? Another thing they have, this one is very, very good. This helps with, what is it called? Visual discrimination. So same thing. This one is upright, one is upside down. You know, figuring out which one is which. This is really good, where let's say they're doing this one, the mushroom. Which one here looks like the mushroom? They would have to look at the picture, visual discrimination, and it's here. Here is another one, shadowing, which has an outline of this. They would have to tell you, what has the outline of this? And they would have to show you which one, okay? And same thing here. Look at these sticks. There's an orange stick, one orange small stick, 2 long red sticks. which picture here has the same number of sticks and sizes and colors? And they would put it here, okay? So really, really fun game. Let me show you another one. Here, color by number. You know, so if you open the book, this will help them not only with colors. This will not only help them with numbers, but with colors and also thinking about where everything goes. So this is really good for a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. I would not do this assuming, well, it depends on their mental ability to learn, but a 6-year-old, I would probably give one that has mathematical equations like 3 plus 1, 5 plus 2, your subtraction, maybe some simple multiplication. I would do that. But this type of book, really good. This here, Building Critical Thinking Skills by the Critical Thinking Company. Critical Thinking Company has a lot of great stuff, kind of pricey, but I did invest in 2. I invested in this one. Let me show you a little bit for ages 3 to 4. You can definitely use it for 5. Okay, it will have your matching, your sequencing. It will have a little bit of tracing, going through a puzzle, visual discrimination. They will allow you to do a little bit of reading. You will use some fine motor skills with this, okay? So this is really, really excellent. My child does not write in the book. So what I do, only because I have another child who's gonna be right behind her. But what I'll do is I'll put a piece of, what is that called? Page protector or something over here. And then we'll use a whiteboard marker or a transparency marker. Those markers that, you know, your teacher used to use way back in the days on transparency paper when they had that projector. You know what I'm talking about if you're 80s baby. But so yeah, we use that in order to do our work, and then we just erase it and we go to the next page and move on. Okay, same thing for the math book. We do the same thing with the math book. And this is your simple math, you know, again, ages 3 to 5. And it helps them think critically. You can get principles that are similar to this. You can go to Pinterest, Teacher Pay Teacher. You can make this yourself with a little bit of research. And I have so many principles as well that go right along with the topic we're discussing today. But sometimes you want something in a nice, colorful way for your kiddos. Something else we do, simple, 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 guys. These things right here, if you know what these are what you would put on the floor for your kiddos to play on so they don't get hurt or mess up your floors or your carpet or whatever. So what I would do with this, I would put this on the floor. We have so many of these different colors, okay? I would put them on the floor and we would do sequencing. We would do patterns. I would do red, green, and she would have to continue with whatever left that we may have. I may do red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, and she has to continue it. I may do green, green, blue, blue, green, green, blue, blue, and she has to continue. Or I can be a little bit more advanced and do red, green, or do red, red, blue, green, red, red, and she has to note blue, green. So you can use that, these to do that as well as you're connecting them on the floor. This is a huge hit. Let me keep showing you what else I have. This is not only for your fine motor skills because you know you're threading something through each of these holes, but you can also have them do sequencing and create patterns while they are doing the threading, okay, using the different shapes and colors. With this here, my child was using this at, 18 months, 2 years old, closer to 2 though. We would have these, we have different shapes, different colors, and the child would have to think and decide, where does it fit? This is a circle, fits with the circle. This is a square, doesn't go there, it may go here. This is a rectangle, look at the shape at the side, look at the size. Where does it fit? Oh, it fits there. This is a triangle, where does it fit? Does it fit this way? No, fits this way. So that is not only going to help with fine motor skills, dexterity, wrist rotation with your toddlers, but it's also helping them think, where does everything go based on size, based on shape, okay? This is a big hit with my 3-year-old, Connect 4. I shouldn't have to say anything about this. This is probably in everybody's house. But Connect 4 is a great logic game. It's a great game for thinking. Oh my goodness, she gets frustrated when she loses because she doesn't understand the concept of 4 in a row, diagonally, across, whatever. So we play it a little differently. We will just play, you know, red, yellow, red, yellow, yellow. We would do it like that, going diagonally or up and down or sideways in order for the person to win. And then we would play it again and try to do it really, really fast. So speed. So one, it's about thinking quickly and through speed, and the other one, it's more about seeing the pattern of what you're doing. So you can do that as well. Pattern blocks. This is a great, great hit as well. You probably have seen these. You probably have these, but these help develop those skills as well. Okay, they are putting the patterns or the blocks, the shapes, where they're supposed to go. Okay, so this is a great way to keep their time occupied. A lot of the stuff that you've seen so far, guys, you can create busy bags. Busy bags are nothing more than getting little games together, coloring, stickers. Maybe take one of these with the number of blocks that you need, put them in a little Ziploc bag, you know, keeping those in your car or in your bag or in the diaper bag or whatever, so that wherever you are and the kid needs to be entertained or they need to be occupied for some reason, for whatever reason, you have something available. Yep, we do that, guys. Doctor office trips, restaurants. I have to go to a meeting and for some reason they have to be with me. You know, yeah, all that works. Let me show you something else. These are also, you know, puzzles, pattern blocks. So they would have to, she would have to look at this and say, what shape is this? So that's teaching shapes. Rectangle. Okay. You can also teach colors. What color is this rectangle? And then she has to make sure it fits there. Okay. So again, they are using their thinking skills along with the traditional skills of colors and shapes and counting and whatever else to do these types of fun activities. Everything doesn't have to be a worksheet, guys. Everything doesn't have to be a workbook, you guys. You can find creative ways of making things fun for your kiddos, okay? Let me see. Another thing I want to show you, maybe, I want to show you 2 more things and I'm going to be done. Jenga. With Jenga, you can put numbers on these. You can write numbers on them. You can have a set for numbers, a set for letters. And you can create, again, equations with those for your upper elementary students, algebraic equations. For your lower elementary students, your multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. We can do exponents. You know, we do lots of things with our Jenga sets. We have several. For the letters, you can create words, you know, but for this purpose, these plain ones here, it's to build and avoid them falling down. So we build them in a way, we construct them in a way that they won't fall, and then she has to pull them out piece by piece. We have another version of this for younger kids. Let me see if I can find it. It's really, really colorful, and I found it from Lakeshore Learning. Let me see if I can get it. One sec. Okay, I cannot find it. It's somewhere in her room, and I don't feel like going through everything. But I did find some other stuff. So this is something else that's really, really cool for spatial reasoning. Again, your critical thinking, all that other stuff we're talking about today. They can be creative and create their own things. You can have them draw something out and then put it together so it's 3D. Or you can just have them be creative and do whatever they want. Or you can build something and then you can take a picture of it, create your own little cards. So build some stuff, take pictures, print them out, put them on an index card, put some clear masking tape on each side, cut off the edges. You have some durable cards. Or you can laminate, print, laminate, cut out. You still have those durable cards. And then they have to look at the card and then create it. Great item for a busy bag, okay? What else did I find? I'm gonna just put all these together here. So these are just counters, right? You have lots of counters. If you have a toddler, you know what I'm talking about. We have all types of counters that we use within our learning journey. Create patterns, create sequence, build things with these little centimeter blocks here, okay? And again, take a picture, laminate, print, create little cards, put them in plastic baggies with the number of blocks you need. Boom, great busy bag item. Oh, thank you, baby. Or thank you, big girl. So you can do that with your counters. You can also do the same thing with shapes. Use these to create sequencing patterns. Yes, baby. You're not a big girl. You're a what kind of big girl?
Food chef big girl.
You're a food chef big girl?
Yes.
That's right. Make me some food, little chef. Ooh, donut. So good. Thank you. Okay, I promise. Last item, guys, because it's like 28 minutes right now, or 27 minutes. This is a great game. It's a math game for your younger kids, age 3 and up. But this kind of game here can be used for ages 3, ages 5, 4, 6, 7. They have so many options that you can play with this game. Why did I list all those ages? I could have just said ages 3 to 7. Apologies. But you can play match, you can play tens, you can play memory. They just have different options here. You can create puzzles with these things. It's really, really, really cool. And it gives you all the ways that you can play these games with these cards here. Okay? So that's it, guys. I hope this video was a benefit. I hope you learned at least one thing from me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. And, oh, I see my shadow. Let me move on over. All right, guys, be blessed. Make it a great day. Bye.